represents an important step, a transforming moment in the lives of our graduates. Amid the splendid architecture of Christopher Wren's Sheldonian Theatre and under rather cloudy Oxfordshire skies, today you will receive the degree that has been the fruit of a great deal of hard work and dedication, a degree that will be a foundation stone for your future career. So let us all share the joy of this special occasion. Let's celebrate your hard-won achievements, and at the end of the day, let's congratulate one another for making it this far, and even perhaps for making it through the day without tripping over our gowns. So I now ask the friends and families assembled here to please join me and my colleagues in congratulating our graduates as a body for their achievement. And graduates, you haven't made it to this point on your own. You've had the love and support of many others. So I would ask you, the graduates, to rise, if you're able, and show your thanks to those who have helped you to this day. Today's events represent a proud moment in the lives of our graduates. We shall see conferred here today a range of different undergraduate and postgraduate degrees, from Bachelor of Arts to Doctor of Philosophy, and in a vast range of subjects. But they all have this in common. They're all the product of a sustained effort, the application of the mind to complex problems, and a determination to overcome difficulty. You've come to Oxford from a huge range of different backgrounds. Each of you has had, as I had in my time, the great opportunity of being an Oxford student. To your credit, as your presence here today shows, you have successfully seized that opportunity. Oxford is one of the great universities of the world. Our entry requirements are exacting, our courses are demanding, our research programs are uncompromising. The opportunities are legion in Oxford with its remarkable resources, its rich international mix, and the close involvement of academics in the work of students. But the challenges are great too. Oxford is not a place where a student may rely on being told what to think. So it's not easy to get a degree of any sort here. The degrees we're giving today represent two types of achievement. First, they certify that a number of specific skills have been acquired and have been tested. Alongside its traditions and rituals, Oxford is a very modern university, imparting to its students the very best and most up-to-date knowledge that early 21st century teaching and supervision, closely linked to research, can produce. The point about modernity is illustrated by the prominent role that academics from this university have played in fighting the pandemic, by producing a major vaccine and contributing influentially to debates about public health strategies, for example. The point about skills is reflected in the phrases that I shall use in a few minutes' time to confer degrees, phrases which refer to them as licenses to do certain things. Even more importantly, however, an Oxford degree reflects our intention to promote certain qualities of mind. Our teaching is designed to produce intellectual self-reliance, to teach people how to learn, how to take charge of their thoughts, and how to direct them in an appropriately analytical and creative manner. What you know is not as important as what you do with what you know. The crucial but also the most difficult qualities towards which we try to help our students are understanding, independence of judgment, and the ability to distinguish the true from the seemingly true. These are the qualities that you carry out from here with your degree. These are the qualities that will sustain you in a life during which the world is certain to change rapidly, and where more functional skills will have to be reacquired and renewed. These are the qualities that a dynamic and successful society needs in each successive generation. And these qualities have seldom been more urgently needed by society the world over as they are in 2022, as we face massive challenges, such as the lingering effects of the pandemic, the suffering and disruption caused by the war in Ukraine, and the huge problems posed by climate change. In the past 30 months, with the pandemic's disruption of your education, and with concerns for the health, particularly of your elders, you've already had to demonstrate resilience, responsibility, and fortitude. These qualities, enhanced by your Oxford education, will be even more important to you in the years ahead. Allow me to say a word about the degree ceremony itself. In this university, the graduation ceremony, although it is a joyful occasion, also has a solemn dimension. We think that this solemnity is proper because the university is bestowing that which is most precious to it, that which carries the values we proclaim and defend. We also think it's right to be solemn because we are paying respect to those who have earned that precious prize from us. During the ceremony, you will also see us bowing and doffing our caps. This is the way in which we show respect in university ceremonies. The ceremony is in Latin. You may be inclined to think that this is old-fashioned, fit only for those hopelessly out of touch with the modern world. Let me try to persuade you of the contrary. This university has been in existence for more than 800 years. I'm not speaking simply of the longevity of an institution, but primarily of the long continuity of an ideal. Through long history and shifting circumstances, the university has sought values of intellectual honesty, independence of thought, unprejudiced inquiry into the nature of things, and truth, imperfect though each generation's test of that has proved to be. The Latin phrases with which your degrees will soon be conferred are closely connected with the words with which degrees have always been awarded to students who have acquired those values with us in Oxford. Now, I have to admit that what's not quite so connected to the distant past is the Latin pronunciation that you will hear from me in a moment. For I shall be speaking Latin 58 years after I stopped studying the language in the USA, using a different set of conventions for pronouncing Latin words. I don't expect my pronunciation to catch on, but I do hope you'll bear with me. Meanwhile, the robes that display your degree resemble those of your colleagues, even those remote in time, as some of the portraits in the halls of your colleges demonstrate. Thus, Latin and robes symbolize two essential things. First, the timelessness of certain core academic values, and second, your union with a great body of graduates who have, over centuries, stood to hear these self-same words and to don these self-same robes. This link to the past has another important dimension. A significant part of the cost of your education, the magnificent buildings, the dedicated professors and tutors who taught and supervised you, the splendid libraries and laboratories in which you worked. These costs, in significant measure, have been borne by the generosity of past generations of Oxford students. As your life unfolds, I hope that you too will be generous to your college and university, so that future generations of students can enjoy these glorious benefits of an Oxford education. These are benefits that you will agree, later, if not yet now, have been the foundation stones of your life and career. I would now like to say something about the structure of the ceremony. You will see the proctors walk up and down in front of the deans to allow them the opportunity to put forward an objection to any of their students being conferred with a degree. The silence of the deans indicates their vote in favor of the candidates. Those of you who have read about the ceremony in your programs will know that you will be seeing each graduate twice. First, to be presented for and admitted to their degree, and second, to receive your congratulations and mine, having retired backstage in the interim to don the robes of their new degree. These two moments in the limelight for each graduate provide further indications of the importance that the university attaches to its degrees and the esteem that Oxford has for its graduates. In a short while, the registrar will begin the ceremony in Latin. But first, may I, and still in English, on behalf of my colleagues, offer those of you who are graduates congratulations on your achievements while you have been with us, and our warm good wishes for your future success and happiness. With the passage of time, our hope is that you will retain fond memories of your experiences here, and that you will always look to maintain your links with your college and the university. Thank you very much. Est gratiae concedantur, ut gradus conferantur, nec non ut alia perigantur, quae ad venerabilem hanc domum spectant.
Ego, registrare adjutrix, testor omnibus candidatus, quorum nomina or venerabili domini, a procuratoris partem, superintendent. With a schedulus, a registrare vitae gratusunt. Gratias legis, vel societatibus vel eldest suis, pro gradibus vecitis confessa suisse, et eusdem mihi satisficisse.
Supplicant venerabili congregatione doctorum et magistrorum regentium. I studio sici confluerant omnia caeper statuta requiontur, in se quaternos cum est dispensatum feruit, ut haec sufficient, co admittantur ad gradum enumeratum. Gloriae in iure curili, John Patrick Asimakis, Sam Dimopoulos, Louise McCormack, Sean Milligan, Colm O'Neill, Reuben Robertson, e Collegio Beate Maria Magdalena, Fazia Ahmed, e Collegio Ligoniensi, Doctorus in Philosophia, Wing Chin Chan, Mark Chonowski, Timothy Glover, Shruti Lactakia, Gabriella Minden, Jesus Silla Farfan, e Collegio Exoniensi, David Addison, Catherine Backler, Sarah Buffkin, a Collegio Omnium Animarium. Stephen Etimar, Maria Florita, James Harris, Ryan Hoyle, Casper Jacobs, Ushra Koshir, Jakob Morzek, Oliver Neely, Ninad Rajpakar, David Rind, Cameron Smith, Edward Smith, Elena Jaworska, a Collegio Beate Maria Magdalena, Triadifalos Afuras, Samantha Moore, Richard Thomas, a Collegio Vigorniensi. Supplicant in absentia venerabili congregatione doctorum et magistrorum regentium. Omnes quorum nomina in schedulis ritea registraria conscripta sunt. The omniae praesiterent quae per statuta requiuntur. Nisi quaternas caneus dispensatum feruit, ut haec sufficiant, quo admittantur ad eam gradum quem quisque petat. Ae gratiae concessae sunt, et sic eos parentiamus concessas.
Ego vice cancellarius auctoritati mea et totius universitatis, admitto ad eam gradum quem quisque petat eos ingus etiam in absentia supplicare, liquid ut por schedulas ritea registrare publicatus satis apparat.
For the degree of Bachelor of Civil Law, the Deputy for the Regis Professor of Civil Law and the graduates of Magdalen College, Worcester College.
Intimissimi Libi Cancellarium, Postque, Egregi, Procuratoris. Presentum vobis has studiosus et co-studiosus in Eurocivili, ut habitantur quam acclaumi in eadum.
Omni was stabitus fidem, ad observandum omnia statuta privilegia consuetudinus et libertatis istius universitatis, quotanus ad vos spectant.
Domini, ego admittibus ad gradum baccalaureae in iure civili.
For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Presentation 1, the Deans and Graduands of Exeter College, All Souls College.